That's comedy. Kids. Yeah, this is how we're starting this one. This is an unofficial.
You're unagi. You gotta get it down, man. Woo!
You got me. This is the post Friends video. We are doing the Friends bloopers, Citizens of the Reject Nation.
Woo!
I'm excited for, we have officially finished the show, which means we can now watch the bloopers.
We can bloop.
Before we get into it, you know who I am. I'm Aaron. This is John ECO.
I am Johnny.
So, yes, let's check in with how we're feeling before we get into the bloopity bloops. How you doing, dog?
I'm feeling, it's a nice sort of ball of clay type of day. There's not been a real tone set yet, just the natural course of on-set performance to whisk us off into a whimsical, lighthearted mood. I cannot wait to see. I mean, what do you expect out of a video like this? Fun and laughter, but also like which guest stars are going to be involved in some bloops, which iconic moments were improvised, what scenes where we were going, I bet they're trying not to laugh. Were they actually trying not to laugh? I'm excited to discover all this. How are you? What are you looking forward to?
I'm doing good. Okay, I'm ready for a good laugh. I'm ready to hang out with our friends one more time. But yeah, I have no real expectations for what a blooper video is for a sitcom, the show. So I'm excited to see what it looks like when it goes wrong. I hope you guys have a good time. And yeah, without further ado, let's watch the bloopers.
Rachel.
Yeah, Monica.
Monica. Joey, Chandler, yeah. Phoebe,
Rusi.
Oh, are we gonna get some Russ bloops?
Hope so.
Officer Goodbody bloops.
Yeah.
The one with all the bloopers.
Yay.
I'll break character during the scene because your improv was too fun. I will flub a line and then we'll take it back to one.
Thank you so much. I got your traditional holiday feast.
Uh-oh.
Your grilled cheese fixins and your family
family led.
Okay. Oh, good. Ready? We going? Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Stand
fun.
by. All right,
stand by.
Oh, where so great. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I do have a laundry room in the building, but there's a rat problem, and they're going in fine, but they're coming out all fluffy.
Fluffy.
Your building.
This is so interesting hearing the people behind the camera talking to them.
Yeah, giving direction and stuff.
Don't you have a laundry room in your building?
Yes. I do have a laundry room in my building. But there's a rat problem. Apparently, they're attracted to the dryer sheets.
Oh, you got this, Schwimmer.
And it's fascinating the rhythm, too, while they work stuff out.
Yeah, totally.
Hi. My name's Phil McCracken.
Phil McCracken.
For the role of Mercutio. Name? Holden McGroin.
Holden McGroin.
Out on Barry at the wedding, I have wondered whether I made the right choice. And now I know.
Big day.
Big day. Yeah. That's fun.
No, but I'm telling.
I don't know what I say.
It's funny too, because
Somebody kiss me. It's midnight. It's one time. There. That was right.
yes, alternate universe. Alternate universe. I want it. I want just an interlude.
And the milk is getting
Joey.
sour.
Joey.
Hey, Rachel.
We told them that we were the Guttersons in room 6. And I brought Operation, but I lost it's making a noise.
I left some personal items in the operation.
God, I love seeing them in the early years.
Canyon. I will. This will be 5-10 takes.
You're kind of like keeping morale up for the audience too.
Yeah, I wonder how long the actual taping of episodes are.
When you were little, you slept through the game.
You got this.
She used to be a man.
Dr.
Oh,
Francis.
look, there. Okay.
Things like that.
See, Katie, come here. Katie.
Oh, Katie.
That's right. Marcel was different colors, right? Or is Katie the name of
The actual monkey.
Yeah.
Visiting. It's Ben and his dad.
Dang, I need to go back and look at Marcel. They didn't bring Marcel back in the finale.
They didn't. Boo.
You know, you might as well say it because I told you.
Oh, Dada.
Can you say dad? See, I'm gonna tell your mommies you said it anyway. Yeah, he's saying dad.
Well done, kid.
For your okay, good. No, you can laugh. I'll just wait.
How do you expect me to grow if you won't let me blow?
Your wind?
Yes, my wind. How do you expect me to grow if you won't let me blow?
I don't remember this line.
I have it on the tip of my brain.
Really, just you know what? Get out of the bitter barn and play in the hay.
The bitter bar.
Oh, you're right. You know, I should forget about.
Yeah.
Forget about the fact that I just dropped $400 to replace a break. The fact that I just dropped $400 to replace a.
The camera moved too.
Yeah. Forget about the fact I just dropped $400 to replace a bracelet that I hated to begin with.
I remember this.
Hey!
Damn, that was a good take.
Yeah.
This record producer from this like little recording studio company, and Jesus, can we start over?
And we met Jesus.
Was an hour. Okay, you are such a leaf blower.
Dirty lant liquor.
Twig snapper.
Better go without a fight.
All right. I'm gonna try to get my arm in my jacket.
Okay.
Out on his forehead.
I'm the only one laughing in the whole world.
Oh, that's right. Chandler had a mustache at one point. I forgot about that.
Listen, we gotta go. I promised Richard we'd meet him downstairs. Oh.
Yeah,
I
Richard.
promised Richard I'd meet. Listen, we gotta go. I promise. I promise. Oh my.
This is the whole gag reel. Isn't it?
It's just.
This is the whole gag reel.
It's just you getting tongue tied.
Anyway.
And you wonder why we have problems, Sheila.
Are you jealous of Paolo?
Because sometimes, Phoebe, after you sleep with somebody, you have to kill a fish.
I'm sorry. Okay, can we watch Chandler's show now, please?
Yeah.
Joey show.
It's not Chandler's show, it's Joey's show. Oh, don't give me that.
Alternate universe episode.
Please.
Monica, help. A little help here.
Hell, I want to see Joey.
Yeah, ma'am. That's right.
I remember this. Yeah.
So they're
Hell, I want to see Joey.
I want to see Joey.
sweet Jesus. Oh,
Oh, this too.
God, these are the cookies they serve him out.
When she's trying to get the job with a chocolate company or whatever.
Phoebes, check it out.
Oh my God.
Phoebes, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Jesus. Wait, that chair.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, soap opera digest.
That's just for the studio audience and us at home. Like,
amazing.
that's awesome. That's so funny. And I mean, you got to really read the room for that to work.
For sure.
You don't want to do that on the wrong day.
You want to put them in concentric circles. I want to do this.
Damn.
I remember that.
I did not.
Damn it. Is Chandler around?
No, he's out with some girl that he met at the coffee house. I remember because when he told me, I said,
The Ouija board. Hello?
Is Chandler around?
No, he's out with some girl he met at the coffee house. I remember because when I told him, I said, oh, God.
What did I say?
Who has a crush on me, as a joke, gave me a $20,000 tip. Yeah, he put his number on the check. I don't have the check.
Oh
My God, so Mark asked you out? Huh? What happened? Oh my God, I can't believe Mark asked you out.
Oh, hi, Mark.
God, I hope Ross doesn't come over to try to make me speak.
How
hard is it to say something? Rachel came over.
He's always getting tongue-tied.
Oh, it's okay.
That was Les.
Les.
Ow. Ah.
What's the matter?
That's great.
Okay, that's a print.
God, they are having fun back and forth, it seems like.
Definitely.
I got 2 Clark bars in my purse on the kitchen counter. I should do that again. I've got 2 Clark bars in my purse.
Once again.
Oh, tell me what the note is, because I wouldn't get any better.
Not you.
I got it. I've got 2 Clark bars.
We know already.
No!
Is there a full moon? Okay.
Because she picked me. Now, I don't have any clue of what to say.
Oh, the color change there.
Line.
You have no idea. Neither do I. What do I say?
What the
Editor's having fun.
That's great, man.
That's great, man.
Morning.
Morning.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, just hold it. Just hug it out.
Hug it out, boys.
Enema, take 2. A, B, C, and X.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
No.
What do I smell?
LeBlanc.
I don't know. It smells good.
Have you seen our view?
It's all over.
It is not over. You're over. I got popcorn in my throat.
Here we go. And action.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, that's right. When they were in the apartment.
Yeah, when they switched. That's why he had that.
You don't have to be Jewish to be helped by Chabad.
I do not remember this. Must be from an ad or something.
It's just from a PSA.
What are you doing? Okay, I think you got it. Sorry, let's stop.
I'll do it again and again if you want.
Okay. What are you doing?
There's still a tiny bit on fire there.
Oh, geez. Okay, thanks. Okay.
He's always just off camera. He's keeping the crowd energized.
Oh, for sure.
This is his friends, right?
I do like fish.
Cats do like fish.
Hey.
He's the jokester, the prankster.
I'm telling it. I'm telling it.
Hold on.
Well, we've got to do what the band says, and I don't care about the stupid band.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy for you to say. I don't see 3 kids coming out of your.
This is season 5 already.
She just said. I won't repeat it, but yeah. D-hole.
That's great.
Wow.
More pancakes. Steve, stick out your plate.
Pandler. Oh, yeah. Iconic. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Ah!
She was sleeping with
Get
her
out of
boss.
the Chan! Get out of the Chan!
What the hell happened on that beach?
Oh, dude, that shirt.
What the hell happened on that beach?
Between us?
Rachel's letter, that's right.
Everybody gets pissed off.
Yeah, this is season 3 now.
It's between us and the sea, Ross.
No, beginning of season 4.
I think these are just kind of jumping around, but
You're
yeah.
gonna be as good an actor as that giant, you know? You're right.
As that giant.
No, I remember this, yes.
What are you guys doing?
What the heck?
I said I did the song wrong.
Get it
It's
right.
hard to tell, but I know.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. No.
I love that they stay in a state of play. This is awesome.
I can throw wet paper towels here.
But no. Yes, you can. Ready? Yeah.
Hi, man. I've been in this situation. Not on national television, but, you know, scene where you just can't stop laughing.
We said 7, you dumb whorebag.
Jesus.
Damn, Chandler.
Monica's gonna have the phone in the right place.
We are fixing it. No, you didn't. I did.
Matthew Perry shorting out.
I wish I'd known you were gonna do that.
Times Square, that's all actually live, but they tape the dance party stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. I really have.
Just cut to them doing the moves.
You're not talking about Dick Clark's New Year's Eve.
Rockin' Eve, rockin' ball, drop ball, rockin' Eve.
Yeah, I could borrow your uniform. Say this.
Uniform.
Uniform, yeah.
Let's push up!
Look, come on. I don't know what to do or say. Very funny. Look, I don't know what to do. You know? Holy crap.
No.
Very funny. Look, I don't know what to do.
End sentence.
What the hell's the line?
Damn, come on, LeBlanc. I heard you have a photographic script memory.
You girls got a measuring tape?
Oh, no! No!
Are you saying that you don't want to get with this?
Yeah, come out.
You see, I don't say.
I won't do it.
Don't laugh at that.
Don't laugh at that.
You got it.
Joey, what are you doing?
Schwimmer!
I like this is all one long take for this one.
You got it.
Always playing to the crowd, man.
Uncomfortable.
Come on, here we are. While we're here, anything else?
What's that in your pocket?
Broke. I'm broke. I'm doing my brother.
That's gross.
Lol.
Quick with the wit, man.
Whole nother story being prepared for like, this is a surprise!
Unagi.
Rachel Zunagi was strong there.
X-Camera, you good? X-Camera, you good?
Wow.
That's mean.
Wow.
We've never founded them. We've never founded them.
Never founded.
There's actual liquid in there.
Yeah, they're steaming. Damn.
That was when Joey had a hernia. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gotta be so hard to keep that up.
Yeah, and you got to watch the
Let me run that back.
That's when I make my move.
Does it not taste good? Let me try that.
No.
Oh yes, when she made the pie for Thanksgiving, and then they wanted to go see the ladies hang out with his roommate.
What was in that casserole again?
It was like meat and like sweet things.
Yeah, it was like meat and ambrosia.
And Joey was the only one that liked it.
Meat, good. Whipped cream, good.
I wonder how many takes of eating they had to do.
Delivery on that was very funny. Yeah. I like it.
I'm gonna lead him in again, okay, Kev? It tastes like feet.
No, don't laugh.
Well, somebody's actually here. Let me call you right back. I'm doing a scene.
Is her actual phone?
I guess. God,
That's hilarious.
I remember when that was a thing. Introduced cell phones onto set, and then people actor have their phone in their pocket, or crew member. You got stopped scene.
Rachel! Monica!
Just such force.
Yeah, even a little wider.
Yeah!
I just figured out who you are.
Honey, you gotta see this. This is like the size of my arm.
Oh, yeah. Poobler.
So either the dog goes or I go, okay?
Oh, that's right, the dog.
Oh no. Oh no.
I forgot whose dog it was. Goddamn.
Dog goes and the mime goes.
Yeah.
Come on, you know I don't sleep with guys on the first date.
David Crane, Kevin Bright, Mark Kaufman.
The producers. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, apparently a bunch of the invitations weren't delivered. There was a problem. Sorry. Phoebe, what about friends of your grandmother? I mean, friends of your grandmothers. I can't.
I can't.
I quit.
Friends of your grandmothers, do they not have the recipe? Phoebe, what about friends of your grandmom? Doesn't they?
Oh my God. Just making Lisa Kudrow's day here.
No, she uses sex as a weapon.
Thank you for warning me. At breakfast, I'll be on guard for...
And she uses sex as a weapon.
Fine.
Fine. So
Fine.
be it.
We'll just do the same one line at a time.
I think this is when Rachel, when Reese Witherspoon came.
That was 3 years ago. She apologized. What more do you want?
We want the last 6 years.
Giving it everything on that.
I can't believe you're nominated for an Emmy.
No.
Oh, soap opera digest award.
What?
I don't know.
A Pulitzer.
Digest award.
Didn't I?
Soap opera digest award.
No. I'm up for a sudsy.
A Sudsy. Oh no. Well, oh damn. What was it actually?
I'm sorry, it's just like a geyser in here.
Your mouth, you mean?
Yeah.
Not let her stay, because if we let her stay, she will stay here forever.
Oh, jeez. Spit take.
Or maybe they can just put eyes on the hoochies and we'll say that it's...
Eyes on the hoochies.
It's just getting it out that counts. It doesn't matter the sequence or the timing.
That's what editing's for.
I'll just see if they can cancel it. Or maybe they can just...
It's funny. I can't wait for you to hear it.
I wonder what this is like for the extras.
Good question.
Especially, like, you gotta fucking hold it together if you're an extra.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
I have to, okay?
And Janice extra, yeah. Or blooper.
You can't. I don't know. What do I say?
Now, what is my first line?
What did we agree?
Okay.
No, okay. Little Sprouse.
Wow. Well, Sprouse is here to play.
But also, Hanukkah. What is it?
You're part of the story.
He knows everyone's lines.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know all of his lines.
That's awesome. Oh, the episode where she got the car because all her stuff was destroyed.
He cannot play our wedding. It'll be like when he rapped at my bat mitzvah.
Your butt mitzvah?
Butt mitzvah.
I got it,
Whoa.
Rach, okay? And I want to go over there to that boatload of girls.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
I don't want to go,
Can't believe they didn't shoot that at sea.
It's like, I'm not finished.
Sounds...
Okay, well, where do you think she'll be? Where can we find her?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe in the city.
What are you doing? Come on.
It's
What
a
are you
woozy,
doing
it's a
here?
wazi.
Greenwich Village. You can't send the box back before you've opened the box. That's not right.
I bought it.
Yeah, that's when you send the box back, because if you haven't opened the box.
Before I open the box. You can't send the box back once you want to open the box.
What are words anyway? Yes, the nap episode.
Friend naps. Normalize this.
Normalize friend nap.
Friend cuddle, friend nap. All you gotta do is hold it. All you gotta do is be peaceful. That's a good take.
World leaders or
Don't copy the script.
Sometimes you can do everything right. Everyone can wear everything there's okay.
Never to sip.
Read your script.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Lol.
Oh. Poor Ross.
Poor Ross.
Sorry. All right, ready.
Have you ever seen the show?
What? I've kept all of our secrets. I'm an excellent secret keeper.
Super keep.
What secrets?
Ben go to Smithfield Day School?
Yeah.
You go there too?
Savage.
Oh, and Sherry's my Sherry. This shouldn't be that funny.
Hey.
Ross is the Simpsons teenager, the awkward teenager.
Let's go. What happened? What happened?
Well, everything's fine.
What happened?
I don't know.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
It was something called Braxton Hicks contraction.
I don't remember the last. When you beat me, I was online at the concession stand at the movie theater.
What happened to you? You used to be able to act.
What happened, man? What'd you leave at the movie theater?
You were so good.
You were.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sputnik. And the pink nightmare. You look like a deranged Easter bunny.
Oh, God. Chandler is doing his sex face.
Just full on cry.
Yeah.
Never gonna happen.
Hi.
Hi.
That's comedy.
Oh, sorry, gotcha. You saw it, didn't you?
I saw it.
What?
Oh, no.
This is my big fight scene coming up.
Saw Joey's spinoff.
Little Joey.
Oh, no.
Apparently, it's about a girl who moves to okay. He's tall, sure. He's got brown hair.
A tall guy with hair similar to mine. Oh, unknowable universe.
Unknowable universe.
Yeah. God!
You're thrown off by the
Where is-
hundreds of people not laughing at what I just said.
Ouch. Ouch.
You can commit and it still doesn't matter.
I hook up out-of-work Soviet scientists with rogue third world families.
That was a
All right, how
mouthful
about
of
you,
line.
Chandler?
I hook up out-of-work Soviet scientists, rogue Soviet nations. I'm having problems with the King's English. Well, Joey, I'm a headhunter. I hook up out-of-work Soviet...
Oh, no.
How about you, Chandler?
You tell her?
I hook up out-of-work Soviet scientists with rogue third world nations.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. He got the...
Tragic.
You just gotta, you have to, oh God, you just at least gotta try.
That's not usable. You can't.
Can't use that.
Will's in town on business and he doesn't have anywhere to go. I'll just hold this. And
Yes, get it right in the middle of the
I
frame.
don't know why we have to go back and try things to, refect them again.
Okay, all right, that's good. Yeah, here we go.
The word bouillabaisse sounds like a ringing in my ear.
Bouillabaisse.
Make me do it again. I don't know. Let me see it then. Oh, like you didn't mess up 12 times just a second ago.
Handcuffs, spanking.
No,
No, I won't. That'll make us laugh more.
No, do it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No. All right, do it. What are you looking at over there?
What are you looking at?
I'm right here.
Yeah, focus up, man.
What?
Never second.
What do you have that's good? What?
You just showed up, or you just back.
See you later. Yeah. Jag off.
Jag off. I haven't heard someone called a jag off in a while.
Where's Mom?
Wow, you took a long time to do that.
You're standing right in front of the camera.
I am?
And I would like for them to bond.
Okay, fine, but I don't want them.
Hey, so I was thinking, if it's okay.
What happened to her marrying Connor? I mean, that's really...
I'm so sorry. I thought we were already acting.
We're already acting.
Man with eye patch. Now you get in there and you do your job.
This is a fun
Pray to
bit.
the doctor because if she doesn't, people die.
serious, Phoebes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You could use this for the scene if Matt
extras are
LeBlanc
laughing.
wasn't.
Divide the groups into 6, and the remaining 10 is counted by whoever is not. Okay, here we go. Now we need to sort through the tickets as quickly as possible to see.
Aww. Yeah, I'm tired of this. I want to go home.
Being stood up has left a crap.
Being stood up has left a crap bag.
I know, it hurts. Being stood up. Ready.
Squeaking on the set.
The salt shaker, no.
No.
Dad, I don't think that we need to hear about this.
So far, perfect. Hey, my first mistake. Your husband is home, so the sex can stop. You know what I mean. Busy looking at Joey. Great. Good call.
Good call.
Mark. He thinks I'm a slut.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Ouch.
Wow.
Ouch. Ouch.
Mark. Tail sticks.
Oh, jeez.
Tail sticks.
Which Maddie, Ben? This
Phoebe's
2 of us.
birthday.
9 years.
First grade when Skippy Lang would push me around on the playground, fireplace, somewhere.
On the fireplace, Jesus.
Push me on the playground, see if he could push me over or something. I mean, what is the line?
No, what is the line?
This is a good test for people who've seen the show a bunch of times. If you could guess what line they're flubbing.
Good. Yeah, good point.
Playground all the time. I don't want to play.
I don't want to play.
I don't want to play. The scene's over.
Did you tell her what we talked about?
How do you even know a woman like that?
Hey, whoa. I'm not allowed to know smart women. I met her at the library. I went in the back one.
All right. I guess now that I'm up, I'm gonna go back one out.
Back one out. Never heard that before.
Allowed to know smart women? I met her at the library. I went in to lay a little cable.
Lay a little cable.
I got a million of them.
Kids, roll your way to.
Oh, wow.
Roll. Come on, Taylor. Kids.
All right.
Kids!
Shut up. Sorry. Kids!
The salt shaker is off limit. The salt.
That's when they went to Vermont.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I'll do that again.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just scoop it in.
We know about your party, Joey.
The game's over.
Your actor's
Take
party
off
we met
your
with
robe.
Charlie.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got?
What is he actually wearing? That's great.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Show it off, Joe.
Guess what Joey has?
Gonorrhea!
The sign was right.
Here it comes again.
Oh, the sweater. Mm-hmm. How you doing?
Let's go behind the counter.
What's it gonna take for you to forgive me?
There's only one way to do this. You got one option, Shan.
Suck out.
I do too.
Oh my God, it's huge.
Thanks.
Oh, God.
I look over here and Chandler's just going to town on himself.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Right in front of the window.
Oh, nice.
Right in front of the window.
Got him. Oh, shit.
$300? Are
Alpha's
you
a good
kidding?
body,
That's okay.
baby.
I'll get my paycheck.
I get Jennifer's paycheck this week.
Yeah, this is probably life-changing money. No, you're Dan DeVito, you're fine, but go catch up with Agent Coulson.
It's a wonderful place.
It is. There's more to that, but yes, and.
Sweetie, this conversation's making me a little uncomfortable.
Go gas. Keep breaking the gas.
Conversation's starting to make me feel a little uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
So what'd you think of the house?
I loved it. It's everything we've been looking for.
Oh, sorry, I didn't listen to a word you said. Okay,
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Hello, this is Chandler Bing. Someone just dropped off a handwritten recommendation letter, and... Well, you're not taking it very well.
The crying in the audience.
Remember my old boyfriend, Mark?
Yeah.
Mark.
It's his dad. Huh.
That baby's from the studio audience.
Just tell Joey that...
I know she's cute, but I really could use some advice.
I could use some advice.
I was thinking maybe I could do like a dramatic reading of one of her books.
You could stick a fork in an apple.
When I was there, Phoebe's
My
allowed to
fault.
laugh.
I know.
I have all the colors of emotion.
All the colors of emotion.
Phoebe contains multitudes.
You gotta remember her.
Sure. Nice.
Dude, you're married to my wife.
You're married to my wife.
Can't believe I just looked right at you and said sorry. I can't believe Emma's still asleep.
I know. What are we going to do?
Oh, God.
I love the way they play.
I'm TV sitcom star Matt LeBlanc.
It's gonna be a long night.
Bingo bango!
Bingo bango!
That's a bingo. Fire.
I win!
Fire.
Is that?
What is that?
A little Grundolini.
I win. What is that? That's fire.
Fire. It is fire.
That's great.
But I don't think he's ever gonna ask it. No, but
What crazy.
Who in God's name are you?
Jag off.
Jag off.
Sure, and then you could get a little... Diane, don't write the word on my little piece of paper.
Lol.
If you had seen what was on this tape, believe me, you would have some comments. Piece of shit. Get in there.
Yeah.
Okay, here's how I know you didn't watch the tape. Okay, here's how I know you're lying.
How, you f***ing...
me, Princess Consuela Banana.
Banana hammock.
Banana
You can't change your name to Banana
Hey, you change your name to Crap Bag.
If I'm the only one left out of this wedding, I just know that all those feelings are gonna come rushing back.
Hair and makeup in the bathroom.
Might want to use air freshener. I was just in there.
Is he just farting all over the set?
You've been friends forever. Okay, now it's my turn. Okay, get the water.
Oh, really? I have to say
No, you don't say. Oh no, stay right there. Remember the first time you kissed Ross? How awkward that was? And then you couldn't stop giggling. Well, that's not a great way to say it, but I said it. Let's do it. Well, you've been friends forever. Remember that? Remember that?
On book.
I'm sorry. It really is contagious. How you doing, Maddie?
Maddie.
Common Mark.
Commit to the bit.
All right. Turn that light on.
You gotta get this light fixed.
Yep. Call the G&E department.
Good for you. That was good for me, right?
Lol. Oh, Barbados. Trade off. It's so funny. You get multiple angles on that.
That's wonderful.
It's really fun that they have the multiple
handshake.
cameras for this.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. You're never gonna guess what I just saw downstairs.
No way. Get out.
Huh?
No way.
No
get
way,
out.
get out.
The hand just closing the door.
Come in.
I love that they do that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm sure it gets...
What?
Hey.
Hi. Oh, Emma. Oh, Emma.
Emil.
Emma.
Oh my God, the adoption alien.
The adoption aliens. That's what they do.
Was any of it right?
Is any of it right?
You look great.
Thank you.
No,
Well, you
not even
look
close.
great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then what happens?
Then what happens?
About going to the game. You went to it even though you knew you'd be late, but I can keep talking, but it's all still gonna be wrong.
And I'm gonna pick out some really good stuff for you.
Really?
Yeah. And yes, I am.
And yes, and.
I'm just so glad you guys are getting a baby.
I know.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's just dive in.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just cook Thanksgiving. Let's make sure he's okay.
Salud,
Give a little pat on the
LeBlanc.
back. There you go.
Well, I personally think it's great you're giving yourself a break.
My goodness, my God.
You signed it, Baby Kangaroo Tribbiani.
That's right.
Why don't you not worry about sounding smart?
I'm laughing. I'm an actor. I'm laughing.
I'm old.
Nerds.
I'm hot. Oh, that's cold.
Where is everybody? They're 45 minutes late.
Is this like acting in the round?
Yes.
We were acting first.
We got like 9 cameras on us. What are you doing?
Oh, I know. Where is she? Hey, Rach. Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Isn't it?
You just never know how.
Oh, this episode, love this one.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, bugger. I
Bugger.
feel like a perfect arse. Oh, I feel like a perfect arse.
Like struck by the laugh bolt in that one.
Or say it a lot. Say arse, 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 arse.
All right, yeah, you're right.
Arse.
It's not funny.
Arse. Arse.
Should I not have said that? Oh, I feel like a perfect arse.
Perfect arse.
Okay.
It's just too funny. No one told me that
This funny.
they should mess up the song now.
So I can laugh with you. There's more lyrics? Oh, this is throwing me off. I know there are more lyrics.
Oh my God. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these. Mom should have told me that you would be there for me. That's messed up. Why didn't she know that? Mom.
What the hell?
I wonder if this is like every time you go to, like growing up and going to church, you know, you would sing like a couple verses of every song, and then occasionally you would find yourself at a different church. There's a bridge.
Wow.
There's a minor key passage.
What is the name of this actual song?
You know what? We should research it.
Almost a year we've been watching this show. Never once did I consider looking up that there's a whole song.
I didn't, think past the long version.
Right, what we thought was the long version.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. That's
This song
hilarious.
is a solo.
Wow. I wonder if it's a common knowledge amongst Friends fans, like what the name of the song is and who the band that does it is.
Oh, it's got to be. Yeah.
I imagine so.
Is it the Rembrandts or something?
I don't know. You'd have more knowledge on that than I would.
I feel like this would have been a piece of trivia that people would definitely know.
For
I don't know how much of the song that you're hearing in the video itself proper, but yeah.
And how many Friends fans do this song at karaoke? The whole version?
Somebody must.
At least one. At least one Friends fan.
Somebody must be out there doing it. I feel like at least a couple, no? If you're that person doing Friends karaoke singing this full-length song, you let us know.
If you know the long version of Smelly Cat, let us know.
Yeah. The director's cut version.
Wow.
Wow, thank you, Bart Ramekers. Now there are a couple of supplementary clips.
Supplementary clips.
Because I noticed that this doesn't include at least a couple of pretty iconic mementos. So we're going to also check out this little bagpipes clip really quick. Oh, wanted to, and a quick...
Now remember, you have to imagine me in a kilt.
I can imagine you in a short plaid skirt and knee socks.
Wow.
Start telling secrets?
No.
Now, remember.
I think this clip has the actual scene first.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Jesus. Ah. Oh, God.
That's funny. Once you know what the song's supposed to be, you can tell what it is.
What is it? Is it the Friends theme?
No.
What is it?
It's a famous song.
Oh, I don't know it.
It's just Sly and the Family Stone too. Yeah. I was saying, we were watching this, and I feel like we were commenting maybe that they were cracking or that she was.
So?
No. Celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Oh, wow. You can tell they really had fun together.
Oh, that's awesome. That is very funny. All right. And we also have a supplementary clip of a classic physical bit of comedy. 1, 2, and 3.
I don't think we can turn anymore. Pivot. Pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, my God. Cut the check. Oh, God.
Got it to reset this scene. Oh, my God.
That's awesome.
Oh, what a joy.
What a joy. What a journey.
What fun that was. Boy.
Boy, oh, boy.
I love getting to see these things and getting to see, like a little bit of the kind of on-set vibes, the sort of how this sausage is made sort of thing. Is this the same clip?
It's the same one, yeah.
Yeah. God. Yeah, these are so funny. Like, it speaks to, like, what I love about, bloopers are fun anyway, but, like, I love in a setting like this that, you get these looks into how the actual day in, day out shooting feels, at least a little bit. You get little glimpses of the crew. You get some of these, that have camera moves involved, so you start to kind of realize more of what's happening, and the fact that they are shooting on multiple cameras simultaneously. Then you have also, the ability to have these cut together a little bit, so you can sort of see what the vision was, or like how they're going, like, oh, we need to adjust this frame, and then the sort of silliness that comes out of that, because the cast is also just here kind of waiting around and yada yada yada, and you see the interplay between you just see the kind of a living craft that it is. And then you also have like Matthew Perry jumping in, and like a lot of his bloopers were playing directly toward the audience in a lot of ways, which are, fun to see as well, because, you are on set for a long time and you do have a live crowd there who is also being, it's like when you go to one of these things, I obviously never been to a Friends taping, but I've been to tapings of like at least late night talk show type situations, and they do have, prompts for you. They need the crowd to deliver something.
Totally.
You have the privilege and benefit of watching this, show. It's a special thing. You see the, how the sausage is made a little bit, but you also have to provide the studio audience, interaction, and some of that obviously is going to be genuine, but they still need you to be loud and always really hyped up. And so to watch then, as it's a careful interplay, I would imagine, but given that you're doing this probably 5 days a week when you're shooting, and you have a sort of routine about it, it makes a lot of sense then to have, you don't want to exasperate the crew and your fellow cast, but some of these, you'll have Matthew Perry especially jumping in and like completing a rule of threes or doing some kind of other silly thing just to kind of like keep audience morale high and just like keep the fun energy in the room.
Yeah.
It's like on set, you are working long days, so sometimes flubbing lines and laughing and breaking is not amusing in the moment.
Of course, you're trying to get through it.
But at the same time, especially to see them, cut together like this, this was just a lot of fun, and it spoke to the, sort of, this is like a little troupe of performers.
Totally. Yeah, and like, even the way that they would rib at each other, you could tell that there's like a lot of love and history there amongst the six of them, and just the amount of history. They both, played two on and off screen. And I was curious as we were watching it how these episodes would play in front of the studio audiences, because obviously they're there because they're immersed or invested in the illusion of these 6 friends and their journeys, and then you're watching them outside of the typical 22-minute block you're accustomed to. You're watching them unfold this thing live, and like does watching the actors play these characters, does that like give you an extra sense of appreciation for it while you're in the audience, or does it like break the immersion because you're watching the episode unfold under a longer period of time? But kind of to go to what you were saying, I think the fact that these things are inevitable, they're not fun things that happen over the course of the day, it's unfolding during having somebody like Matthew Perry, or even when they would play to each other or the audience, make those moments even funnier, I think just enriches the memory of the show, because whoever was there when it was happening will not only have the memory of the episode in which the plot played out, but those additional things that were special that most people didn't get to see, or most people don't know about.
100%, yeah, that's like one thing I remember about going to see Craig Ferguson was like, oh, cool. Like the episode I went to anyway, like, yeah, there were moments where there would be like, you know what, let's go back and redo that. You know what, this isn't working. Let's just throw this out and try something new. And so then you get those little insights of like, oh God, I got to see this bit before it got changed around or redone or something that never will see the light of day. And yeah, you get to kind of see it's funny because it makes me want to go back and kind of look, because I wonder about the editing on something like this, because again, you have all these cameras running simultaneously, but there is editing for like the final cut, and there are times when you're watching a Friends episode where you can tell that something was probably edited together of multiple takes rather than just the live switching between cameras that still happens in post, but blah blah blah. So yeah, like it makes me wonder like what maybe is a take they would have used that's part of like a greater bloop, but that they could have just cut together because the delivery was that good. Because that's the other thing too, is like there are some iconic deliveries on a lot of these gags across the show, and so then you see these moments taken and retaken, and then you hear the different rhythms and the different intonations and inflections, and you're like, man, maybe I could totally see them being in positions where they're like, shit, the start of this has like the perfect rhythm and the perfect delivery, but the end of this one has better rhythm and delivery, so like how do we splice them together?
And I wonder, like, because I've heard that most of the cast, at least some of them, like haven't gone back and watched those episodes, and I wonder if they were to, would those memories of those experiences in between takes or from those off takes like come back to them, or do they just remember what was playing within the actual episode? Because it's their experience is obviously more than just within the confines of those episodes. They got to forge actual memories from those times.
Absolutely. Hold on. I'm seeing in one of our. Did we get? I know she was in this reel, but I want to make sure that we. Yeah, there's another little clip here of some baby Emma bloopers. I think this clip does look familiar, but why not? Why not? Let's just check. I know. Don't worry about that. That's just because this OS doesn't like Chrome very much. We use multiple browsers for multiple purposes, and watching YouTube videos on Chrome on this particular setup is not the play. But I think this might have been in there. But here, why don't we pull up? We can watch this on the other one. You guys are gonna love this part because I'm just vamping while I pull up a video.
Oh yeah,
love to vamp because I don't
behind
know.
the scenes, little bloopers here for you.
Yeah, this was part of it. Okay.
Aww. Yeah, this was part of the bigger thing.
Yeah, okay, we got that. All right, cool. Just making sure. Golly, should we hop into the cues?
Let's do it, man.
Got a couple cues. Appreciate you chiming in. Son Rock, I saw your comment here, and I was like, oh, okay, I want to make sure we didn't miss something. Apologies if you've answered this one in the months since beginning, but now that it's over, who was the funniest friend in the past? I've said Chandler, obvious pick, but upon rewatching with you both, I think it's Rachel.
Really?
A favorite blooper is baby Emma's reaction to Christina Applegate's lines in season 10. Thanks for doing this so much fun watching with you both. It's been fun watching with you as well. And yeah, I wish we had gotten some bloops with like Tom Selleck or some of those guys. I like that we got to see Danny DeVito, and I did like that we got a Christina Applegate in there too, and Jennifer Coolidge got some actual bloops.
Yeah.
But yeah, the funniest friend debate.
That's tough because they're all funny in different ways. I feel like Ross, kind of said this for a while now, has the best physical comedy. Like, he's made me laugh some of the hardest, but I feel like
he's got great physical comedy and great, like, incredulous delivery. Like, he's good at really wearing, like, his hurt emotions on his sleeve in a silly way. But Ross also, like, does drive you crazy as a viewer more. And so I think that kind of, like, handicaps his being the funniest friend potential.
Fair, yeah. And you know, Joey's killing it in these last seasons. Joey's always been funny, but I feel like he does find his stride in those later seasons. And then Chandler is always hilarious as well.
I mean,
the girls are also great. You know, yeah. Freaking Phoebe has some phenomenal moments, but I feel like when it comes to the physical comedy and just like the committing to the bit, I feel like Chandler and Joey probably are like neck and neck. I mean, it varies because I feel like there's some seasons where Joey's funnier, other seasons where Chandler's funnier.
I feel like there is a bit of a segue. Like, Joey's always funny, but I feel like once you start transitioning into Chandler and Monica being together, then Joey, because he's more of a free agent character anyway, I think can maintain being the comedic relief in a different way. Because with Chandler, then you still get funny, but you also get a more mature and more tempered version of Chandler to a degree after they, get married and stuff.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
But yeah, it's funny. I was having this conversation with a friend of mine, and yeah, it's like the agreed upon thing is that Chandler is the best friend, is the best FRIENDS friend, and also, obviously like the most iconic comedically. Yeah, it's really hard. It's like I like a not a dark horse pick, but like they're all really funny, and so you have an embarrassment of riches to choose from. And it's like I'm excited to go back and maybe see what you got. I thought Jennifer Aniston was really funny across this whole thing, and she's really good at, again, they're all good at, in their own ways, like being genuine even when the character is being a little dim or a little, sort of absurdly in their own purview or whatever. So the commitment levels are great. I think Joey, there are so many like moments with him across the show top to bottom. I think like in terms of being a comedic character, he's the most consistently funny character.
I can see that.
Because again, his pitch is always like, they do dramatic stuff with Joey on occasion,
but not to the degree they do with the others.
Yeah, there's like less of a dramatic saga with Joey.
Yeah, I feel like Rachel, Ross, Monica, and Chandler get like more of the dramatic stuff, and then Phoebe and Joey are typically on the lighter side.
Yeah, and I mean, not to discount Lisa Kudrow or
Matt LeBlanc.
No. Courteney Cox, because I mean they're all, like I said, I mean, and Monica, like she and Ross share this sort of like incredulity, which is fun because it's like a link of their two characters, even though they're different, they're still related. So like they both do incredulous really nicely, and there's some fun physical comedy on the Monica side too. But I guess I would highlight Phoebe too, just because I mean I feel like they don't give her as many like broadly silly things, but they do give her a lot of like the absurd stuff, and I do appreciate absurdity. So I think everyone's great. I might say Joey for this one for the less obvious pick, but I love your kind of gravitation towards Rachel, and that's stuff that makes me excited to rewatch this or to put it on as comfort food, and then to see like, oh, who's captivating my sense of humor today the most.
Yeah, no, I think that one of the things that comes to mind is just Ross's reaction to him finding out that Joey and Rachel are starting to see each other, and he's just holding the fajitas. It's like, I'm fine.
Oh God, yeah, him like
just a hot mess, but he's constantly putting his foot in his mouth.
Yeah, and I mean, one of my a go-to quote in certain situations I will pull is that whole like, my best friend and my sister. my best friend and my sister. Like, it's such a great flip. I love that flip so much. And yeah, like I do feel like I guess in terms of the surprise, it's like I expected Chandler to be the funny, to be the highlight comedy character. And that lived up to the hype. I expected Joey to be like the most sort of like, you know, lovable, funny. You know, it's like Chandler's the witty one and Joey's the dumb one, but they're still both funny. And I expected that. It was a nice surprise to find that David Schwimmer has such a great grip on, again, physical slapstick and just like surprising mannerisms and things, like very emotional character in a very earnest but still broad way. And so that was a nice comedic surprise.
Yeah, totally.
I would say. But
I would hardly agree.
Very excited to hear everyone's different nuanced takes. Jay Rushton.
To ask a question, which is, what was your favorite blooper? Mine was the pivot scene.
Pivot!
What?
God, man. There's a lot of great bloops. Did any one bloop stand out to you? We did just watch a medley of bloopers for a solid hour, which did not actually feel as long as you would imagine.
No.
Because part of me was like, you know, little clips of people flubbing for an hour. This could be charming for a while and then wear thin, but it did not. It was like watching
funny.
It was like watching a couple episodes of Friends just with a very disjointed plot.
Totally, for sure.
But yeah.
My favorite one was when Matt LeBlanc kept messing up the scene, and then Chandler came and just fucking took the chair.
And he just, yeah. Oh my God,
that was awesome.
I liked. I mean, you know, I liked getting to see, you know, Danny DeVito play and get to claim the check. Golly, I feel like I'm scrolling back through this just for you. You're better at like making a choice in the moment. I feel like him getting out of the handcuffs is funny. I feel like those are things that you have to like coordinate, and those are like the performance can be good, but then the scene itself.
Oh, the zipper bit with them was hilarious.
Zipper bit in the box fort was wild. That there's one where he's talking to Monica. Chandler's talking to Monica, and he puts on this like. He's like trying to be really like smooth. I'm trying to be like comforting and smooth, but it's starting to come out like a New York mook, you know, like and they're doing the freaking thing. Watching them try to eat the casserole was really funny.
That was great.
Watching them trying to like set up and like Matt LeBlanc like being very committed, and then David Schwimmer just like falling in and out of the thing. Rachel's phone or Jennifer Aniston's phone going off, or like the things with the kids with like
him giving them the lines.
Cole Sprouse or whichever Sprouse it is, giving each of them Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer the lines. Very, very charming. I loved watching some bloops on the friend cuddle.
Yes,
we love the friend cuddle in this house. We support the friend cuddle in this house.
Amen. With the sex face was great.
Him trying to get the thing in the game show about like Soviet scientists to third world countries or whatever. I thought was a good one. God, man, this was like such a joy to traverse. I wish we got some more Janice. There was a Janice appearance in here. Joey with the David Schwimmer
That was
picture.
a great bit.
Because too, when that scene happened anyway, I was sitting there at the time going like, what did they put under there? Because he can't really be naked, but like he must be in a dance belt or something to suggest that he's a little, you know, something to kind of sell it. But yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at we're like fast skimming through a lot of these. When he couldn't get the tape thing right.
Yeah.
Another favorite bit when they were outside of the door in the Thanksgiving episode. And he's like, "What the fuck is that?" It's fucking fire, you jackass.
Yeah. When the watching, you know, that is, I feel like a kind of especially for a network show, like an easy thing to like enliven a blooper reel. But it was fun to watch those moments where they either let a curse word slip or situations like that where it's like, you know, somebody went off script in a way we definitely can't use, and then calling that back. And again, that's another one of those things that's just for the studio audience.
Oh, 100%.
It's fun.
And now us with the via bloopers.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you got to think this is 10 years worth of cut stuff, and who knows how much stuff didn't make it into this 1 hour.
Yeah,
chunk.
Because I feel like too, a lot of times back in the day anyway, what they would do is they would put these blooper reels together often for like a rap party or something. So they would like screen this for the cast and crew, and then when DVDs, and box sets and stuff started to become more of a thing, and they started needing, features and all that. Yeah, like that's when these started to then appear, in more official capacities. So like, yeah, somebody would have had to have cut these together. Somebody would have probably had to have left something on the cutting room floor.
Oh, of course.
You do 24 odd episodes per season, so you're gonna, I feel like, have a lot of stuff on the floor.
Right.
But yeah, that one blooper where it's like Monica delivering the same line over and over, and they keep just adjusting the camera, and she's like, "What is the note here? Is this me? What are we doing?"
Yeah.
There are a lot of great ones. Watching them try and do the Chabad like PSA was funny, just because like that's in context of this sort of a non sequitur.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, there are so many good ones, and obviously, I mean, the watching everybody, break down over the pivot, the bagpipes. Like honestly,
yeah,
the bagpipes, because you can tell he had to learn part of that. He had to learn that melody at least. Like you could tell somebody came in and was like, okay, here's how you play the basic notes, and it's supposed to suck, so fine. As long as you know what those notes are supposed to be enough that somebody could make it out. But watching them all, that was like a situation where you're like, they're laughing, I think, in the broadcast version to some degree, at least Jennifer Aniston is. So to see the more complete version of like, nobody can keep it together on this.
Yeah. Also when the prostitute came and he blew the whistle thing, or like the birthday thing.
Oh
that was fun.
yeah, the freaking birthday horn, and it just kind of it doesn't make a sound. It just kind of it's like an awkward silence there. God, yeah, man, these were a blast. I mean, there are so many good ones.
Yeah,
you could name infinitely. She's like knocking Joey over the chair.
That was a great one. Yeah.
And that whole thing about Lisa Kudrow, where she's sitting there and she's like, the song's off. I know the song's off.
Yeah.
Nobody else would know, but I know. So many fun bits.
Yeah.
So many fun journeys we have been on over the years.
Yes.
People
bless you.
People
That's a
literally
blooper.
pulling the script in.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, let me see that. Or like maybe they'd have some semblance of lines already in their hands. And then because like one of the times he was like, this says the F word on it. Like when he was
Yeah, don't write the F word on this,
Yeah.
which is such a like a random crew thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well done, friends.
Well
guys.
done. We did it, guys. This is the end of the bloopers. Let us know what your favorite blooper was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know who you think's the funniest friend. Who you think was the one who had the most bloopers? Who do you think was the highlight of saving a bad take?
I mean, it's not Matthew Perry, but he also is like the guy who saves a bunch of bad takes happening for the overall room.
Oh, for sure.
It's like Matthew Perry is always jumping in to create a new blooper.
Yes,
you know,
100%.
And it's funny to watch that happen so many times because you start to see like who function like as performers, like who breaks in what ways, what kinds of bloopers you start to get. And so like it's fun to watch as like a couple of them will come up with some mischief, like that thing in the pillow fort, or just like playing off each other, like when they're in the movie theater and Chandler's asleep and Joey's looking over at him and he's like, oh, like as if he's got some kind of arousal situation going.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like Matthew Perry's always jumping into like add to the joke, but for off camera almost, just for the room. And then you have, I feel like Jennifer Aniston is often like cracking up in the middle of the scene, and then you have a couple of them who are like, you have like a certain medley of Lisa Kudrow and Courteney Cox and Matt LeBlanc trying to remember the line, and then like David Schwimmer doing this sort of like weird inflections, or just like people getting tongue tied.
Those are my favorite stuff as well. Yeah, people like saying gibberish because they can't remember what their lines are.
Yeah, absolutely. And then having to watch like the crew and the cameras work around these things and all that stuff. It's just so much fun, man.
So much fun.
So fun.
All right, you guys. I think that'll be it for us today, and we will see you guys for the Friends reunion.
Yeah.
So until next time, stay friendly.
We love you.
We love you.
Unagi!
Yes, both of those things.
Wow, our lovely Royal Rejects getting shout-outs. Now, normally, we've been doing rhymes. That ain't going to change today. But it will change slightly.
Okay.
I decided seconds ago.
Okay.
To help save time.
Good. There's a lot of you.
I'm gonna regret this.
I appreciate you guys.
John's gonna beatbox. I'm gonna do everyone.
All right. All right. I'll try and provide you with different beats every so often just to keep it light and interesting. Just one solid beat.
Let's go. Let's go. It's my first thing I'm doing today, John. Let's go. I'm feeling that I'm here with Eric. He reminds me of my friend, my best friend Derek. He's another cleric, and I'm gonna be here with Jordan Melia, getting rhymes from Greg Alba. You know you want to get a rhyme from ya. Gotta hear it say, Heil to Michael. All I want to do is go in denial when I think about Michael, because I'm thinking about the movie, which I hear is kind of groovy. Enoch, I find him on a rock. I like to jerk off into a sock. Robert Carlos, he does the most. Mostest hostess. Come on, Nabisco hostess. Amanda Strowozook. What kind of Duke? When I feel Amanda, I go nuke. Dead Man 2020. I feel like I'm in 1970. Go around here with my friend named Lenny, and wouldn't you know, another Michael. I just feel like my inner child, Haley Bailey would. Hey, Haley Bailey, that's actually a famous star. But let's go again, Haley. I feel like I think about you on the daily. My wife would hate me for saying that. Oh, wouldn't you know, I'm gonna be sitting in the back tonight. Molly Keary. I'm feeling kind of cheery. You make me laugh, kind of like Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary. I heart me. Getting rhymes from Gregory. I rhyme as good as Nelly. Wheezy. Easy peasy. Feeling kind of cheesy. Anthony Crotty. Feeling kind of naughty. As I play with this asshole, I feel that there's looking down. I got a weird mole. Tavis, no, not Tavis. It's Tavia Shields. Tavia Shields. Getting another meal. I throw a football to her in the football fields. Kylie Miller. It's kind of a sinner. I worked out today because I'm trying to look thinner. Janice B. CPHT. Looks like your name is from ChatGPT. Christopher LeBlanc. Nah, I can't. Alan Smithy. His real name's Ryan. But it's probably easier to rhyme with Alan Smithy because I'm feeling kind of nifty. What's coming around here? I'm feeling kind of smitty. Rombeek third, the art. I could rhyme so many things with farts, but said I chose your name to be with art. No one, dim sun. We're gonna have so much fun. Dan Victorio. I go around and eat an Oreo from hero to zero. No time for Nero. That's a character from an anime, and I fly from Pan and I go, oh, goddamn, Morgan Cobb, corn on the cob. I think that I'm feeling a little bit sluggish. I'm kind of a slob. Alyssa Goodwin commits all kind of sins. I find that she's kind of like my kin. I got an instant theme going on in my life, and it's causing so much strife. Heather Petrullo.
In the bars.
Heather Petrullo. Don't want to eat another Dorito. Mace Blair. No, I don't care, but I want to give you my underwear. Boing 84. I'd like to boink another whore. Danny Rivera. I don't want to scare you, but I feel like you got a kind of cool character. Ashton Collins. I feel like I'm falling for Ashton Collins. I think I'm stalling because I got to go with Kadia Sims. I kicked him in the shins. Shannon Darbone, eating ice cream cone, and I feel like I'm going into a rhyming zone. Robert Pala, I'm a hater. I want to be with you like my friend Layla. Jackson Ryan, oh, I'm denying I got a rhyme to go with Jackson Ryan. I don't want to think that I be lying as I deal with the flying Scotsman, Ireland, and I got nothing to go with that. 4072 at the end, though. 4072, what are you gonna do? Anthony Doe, not Toe. I want to go with Roboto. Adrian, feel it again. I'm feeling like a Leviathan. Pavel Kazmarek. That's how you say it. Kazmarek. Kind of hysteric. A little bit of a heretic. Stardust and madness. Feeling all kind of sadness. You scare me like that, Aunt Gladys. Matthew Arms, feeling kind of harms. All I want to do is go up in your arms, and I swarm like Glenn Wiggum. Like Shay and Wiggum. Kevin Meek, turn the other cheek. I want to kiss you on this cheek, and I slap you with my nose beak. I got a reliance on Zen science. Jeff Bingham with Ralph Wiggum. I got rhymes with The Simpsons. Chase Wagner. I'm feeling kind of fatter. There's a lot of rhymes about my weight today. Ricardo Martinez. All kind of business. Let's get over this. Juan Longoria, what am I going to do for you? I don't want to ignore you, but I got to move on to Matt. Hey, this rhymes with the fact that I'm feeling kind of fat. Synonymous entity, forever eternity. Go around here with my kind of longevity. Lorenzo Baxter, I'm getting kind of faster. We gotta go around here because I'm on the treadmill trying to lose some weight today. We're waiting for the next. Oh my God, there's so many names left to do. Marco Tunstill, gotta go kill. I feel like I'm just another DC shill. That's J94, time to go with the folklore. I don't want to ignore, but I got more in store as I go to jack off to Chris Wham off. I go around here with my blind eyesight like Avatar's tough. You load the names just a little bit more so I can see what I got in store. Because some of the names are getting a little bit condensed.
Junior, you know all these people's names.
Philip Jason Jr., that's what it is. I forgot it for a second. Can you get back up? Philip J. Smith Jr. I think I got another tumor. That's I said another growing in my brain because I gotta refrain from going through Marjorie. It's going through harmony. I got a cacophony of all kinds of words getting stuck up here with Jen Smith. With this, feeling the width of Jen Smith. I'm talking about my own weight again. Eric Horstman. I give him my semen. Runs an SG, looking kind of free. I'd say your name so gladly. Tyler Hagg. I wear these pants to tend to sag. I don't mean to brag. We've got David Gandy. He reminds me of Newman Randy. I go to him, I go, hey, Sandy. Naresh Krishnan, we're here at the end, and I want to give you a swan song, but hey, we got to call it a day. I guess that's the Patreon shout-outs for today. Oh, man, the 9 minutes we did it so fast. We saved time.
That was a cipher.
Normally double the time.
That was
we
epic.
Did it.
Oh, my God.
Epic is the right word.
Cut and print that. You don't need to shoot another one ever again.
All right, we did this so we can wrap it up faster.
We did this so we can wrap it up. Thank you, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for your support. We'll see you next time. Be well.